sweeping 20th sanctions package, a massive Ukraine loan, and a sudden show of unity, Europe is moving fast against Russia. But behind these fresh sanctions, the story is far more complicated, shaped by energy pressure, political divisions, and a last-minute breakthrough. At the heart of the standoff was the Druzhba pipeline, a critical route carrying Russian crude into Central Europe. Hungary and Slovakia had blocked both sanctions and aid, demanding the restoration of oil flows. Now, with transit resumed, the veto is gone, and Brussels has acted. The EU has approved a $90 to $105 billion lifeline for Ukraine, alongside its 20th sanctions package, targeting Russia's banks, energy revenues, military supply chains, and shadow fleet. But the most powerful measure, a full ban on maritime services for Russian oil, has been put on hold, exposing deep divisions within the bloc.
Discussions regarding the international crisis that we are in. First, good news about Ukraine, the 90 billion loan we got done, and also the 20 sanctions package. And now, of course, we should also revisit the previous red lines that have been there for, blocking some of the sanctions, and what more can we do? So, prime ministers were really pushing to go on with the 21st package of sanctions as well. It sends a very clear signal to Russia that they can't outweigh us. It also sends a clear signal to Russia that Ukraine is more important to us than it is to them, and we will keep on supporting them.
Moscow has hit back hard, calling the sanctions unlawful and accusing the EU of crossing a dangerous line.
The European Union has once again demonstrated its complete disregard for international law and the UN Charter, despite its loud declarations in their support. Moreover, for the first time within the framework of the new package, the EU has introduced a so-called anti-circumvention instrument. Under it, Brussels has granted itself the right to unilaterally restrict the export of certain goods and technologies from the EU to third countries, baselessly claiming that these countries present a high risk of circumventing anti-Russian sanctions.
And the warning doesn't stop there.
Economic realities and time will put everything in its place. The boomerang will return to those who launched it so recklessly. We would like to emphasize that all unlawful actions by the European Union against our country will undoubtedly receive an appropriate and timely response.
As Russia signals retaliation and Europe balances sanctions with energy realities, this is no longer just economic pressure. It's a deepening confrontation where unity is fragile and the fallout could hit far beyond the battlefield.